never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't.
What's up guys, Masta Styles here, back with another Divine Blessing video. Second week of the new Heroes release, so it's time for Divine Blessings. Patch notes are there. If you haven't checked them out, they're either on the Facebook or Discord. That's primarily where you get your information for Eternal Evolution. So they didn't put it in the game, but I've already read it, and there's 3 heroes that we're going to cover today. Just a quick heads up. So tomorrow we'll go over the updates of the game. We'll talk a little bit about Ravenna and her awakening, and then on Friday I'll do my video on the new SP hero. Normally I don't cover SP heroes because, again, as we can see, we'll go over to the one SP hero that I finally got to Immortal or Immortal Max. What is it? Extraordinary. I finally got to Extraordinary. That's just the best way to put it. After almost a whole year, right? It took me a long time, but I got it done. Now I have to work on her awakening, which is also a whole nother thing within itself, right? So that's that. So that's why I don't really cover SP heroes, because it takes me a while to even accumulate the resources to get them to that point. And none of the other SP heroes are beyond one copy, as you can see to the right of her. So that is that, right? So Friday we'll do some summoning for the new SP hero. Hopefully we can get a copy. And normally what I heard is that you save up your astral tickets for the event that's going to go live once the new SP hero come out. And as you can see, I'm doing a great job in not saving up. It's tough because as soon as I get it, I want to use it, and it's hard for me to save it up. So, but Friday we'll have some astral tickets and we'll make a video around the new SP hero, go over the skills, take him into battle with one copy, see how he is, and go from there. So let's hop over here. We know that Ravenna is the one that's going to get awakened. So let's hop over to her and see where my Ravenna is. So my Ravenna is only Immortal. I really didn't invest too much into her. I don't even have any tempered gears on her. I just barely use her because there was never no reason to use her. But one thing I noticed about her is her skills, right? All of her skills, I went back and I read them, and majority of her skills increases her damage. And that's why I was hoping for the awakening. After I went over it, I was hoping that she could transfer some of that to the energy team. Because again, with the energy team, if they can clear you out fast, then that means that they no longer have to worry about what you got going on. Because if I can take you out faster than you can even get a chance to even react, then you'll be pretty much over. But I completely forgot to do this. I always do this whenever there's a new hero. So let's go spin the wheel. We've gotten everything else except for the new prototype. So we're gonna see, we're gonna try our luck. You know what it is. You know. 1 like equals some luck on here. We're gonna need all the likes we can get. So let's see if we get the new hero here. New prototype. I said new hero. Don't play with me. Don't play with me like that. Let's spin it again and see. New prototype. No. Okay. All right. We got 12 left. Let's see if we can do it in this video. So close. Just so close. 3 more spins left, and if we don't get it, then it is what it is. So, I think they're trolling me, yeah. They're just trolling me. And the reason why I'm laughing is because I'm not even gonna look at it. I'm just not. Nope, didn't get it. Unfortunate there, got everything else, but this is the second one that I've missed. And you know, it takes a lot to really clean up this whole board. I've only done it once. I would have rather gotten that than the new hero, to be honest. But that's that. It is what it is. I can't do anything about it, right? Nothing I can do about that. But let's just hop over to the heroes here. So we have Jana, and we also have Vaz and Ravenna. So we'll talk about Jana first, Vaz, and then close out with Ravenna. So first up, we have Jana. My Jana is at Immortal 4. 2 more copies of her, we get it to Immortal 5. Thing is with Jana, I've said this before, I keep preaching it. Squishy, very squishy, big damage. I think Ravenna will out DPS her when she gets awakened, right? Because I can see it, the mind and all of that fun stuff that Ravenna brings to the table. She'll end up out DPSing Jana. Just speculating here. Don't destroy me in the comments saying, oh, Jana will never be out DPS. We don't know that yet, right? So again, this Jana here, I need to work on her in terms of her crit rate, crit damage. Don't talk to me about it. I know. I don't use her that much. I don't. But these are the gears that I have on her. You want crit rate here. Accuracy. Accuracy helps out with her damage. Try to get to 200 accuracy minimum. That way you can increase her damage. Get her to EX30, because the EX30 is what helps her to replenish her energy, which is great. So it says when hitting 3 or more targets, additionally restore 100 energy. So she literally have Notes of the Cosmos built in her EX30. So again, stacking that up with Notes of the Cosmos, she'll be casting ultimates, going crazy, right? Beautiful. And what else does she have? Oh, she also removes invincibility, and she also dispels. There you go. Dispel, not just invincibility. It says and dispel all immunity effects from them. Wish she would have had execution on it. That would be cool. Imagine if she was awakened and then this move now have execution. So when it wipes through, it just execute at a certain percentage. That would have been cool. But we don't have that. She's not the one that they chose to awaken. Wish they would have went with her. But all in all, Jana's a good energy hero. Thing is, I wouldn't say power crap. She just got pushed off the team because she's a Terran and Take only protects Atlas, which is annoying. I wish she would have protect all energy heroes. But Miranda works pretty well with her. If you can get your Miranda to awaken in 7, Jana will be back on an energy team. Or if not, replaced by Ravenna now. But again, Jana's awesome. Very squishy. Very, very squishy. But the damage that she put out is incredible. So she's a glass cannon, just to note. Not much you can do to keep her alive, because in situations where you want her to stick around and keep doing damage, she ended up dying. But overall, great hero. You see in the gears, that's PvE, PvP. Only difference would be for PvE is you use bug gear, because that's only the situation you're really gonna use. Anything other than that, slap some bug gear on her and she'll go from there. But here, we'll go over it again. Crit rate, accuracy on the helm, because you need that 200 accuracy, and attack on the boots. So that's Jana in a nutshell. Nothing much to say about her. Big damage, squishy, and that is that. That's all we have for Jana. Next, we're gonna move on to, where is the guy, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Vaz. Actually, before we even go into Vaz, I just want to show you something about this guy. Hopefully they didn't change it, but let's go to this because I need to do it anyways. We'll take everybody out. We'll just take everyone out. Get out, you out, you out, you out. Right. So, Vaz. Vaz, 2 ways to build him. Offensively, defensively. Offensively, you want to build with Unleash. Defensively, you would use the Marauder set, right? To keep him alive, because he does do displacement and he'll gain the effects of the Marauder set. But generally, you want to run crit rate on the gloves and attack on the helm and attack speed on the boots. So you want to get to that 500 minimum, but if you're running Ryzeris, you really only need 300. Ryzeris will give you that additional 2. Chances are you're going to run Ryzeris with him anyways because of his passive here. Whenever Wind Fear dies when they come back to life, the game increase their max HP. But let's see why I brought Vaz in here. And this was something that I saw and I was like, you gotta love the guy, man. So here he's taking on EX3 by himself. Per usual, he tanks the first part there. And of course, this is the scary part because those eggs down there, they do a big amount of damage. And let's see how he does there. So he tanked that. He says, I don't care about those eggs. Because normally other heroes, they're already dead there. And he's just gonna do it by himself. He just switched target for a second there, but took all of that damage. And this is why he's a great frontliner for your Hunter team. And he just beat that by himself, as you can see, all by himself. He don't need no support. He'll do it by himself. And that's what makes Oz so awesome. Perfect frontliner for the Hunter team, right? But since we're already in here, let's actually hop over here. Because again, I like showing you different things. I don't like just talking about it. Let's just go with the first guy we see. Hopefully he has tanks, right? He has tanks. I'll just slap my summoners there and you figure that out. Let's see. He has a tank team right here. I don't know if we can beat it, but let's see. We'll bring up Coraxia. So this right here is my assassin team. This is the assassin team that I use. My assassin team's a little different. You don't see no Dom. Put him to the side. Because again, he doesn't help out with the Wind Fear bonus. That's kind of why I put him to the side. So here we have Vaz. Vaz help out with Coraxia. Increases our max HP when she dies. Also with Sam when he dies. Obviously, Ahsoka is just in there to help out with the Wind Fear bonus. That's the only reason why Ahsoka's in there. If I could find another replacement, the perfect replacement I was thinking was the new tank, right? This guy. But until they figure out, they didn't say anything in the patch notes about that. Again, let's see who's going against what. Energy versus tanks. We're going to beat them anyway. But generally with Vaz, I like him on that team. That's my revive, quote unquote, revive team. And it should be fairly easy for them because again, Coraxia is, it used to be max, but now, wow, just shook off Panda like it was nothing. It used to be max, but now you need to do Awakening to get her to a max. Let's see, this is taking really long. Oh, we just lost Vaz there, which is okay. He's gonna come back to life. And I've said it, I wish he had execution on his ultimate. What is going on here? I'm so confused. I don't know what's happening. And that's an Awaken 3 Wamigan. Ooh, wow, it's like we're literally struggling to kill Wamigan. Panda's just back here trying to kill something. I don't know what he's doing. This is interesting. Panda should be dead here. He should be. There we go, execution. Now it's 5 against 1 and it's gonna end very fast for them. If that was an Awakened 7 Wamigan, he would kill this whole team. I'll tell you that right now. That one tail swipe would have wiped them out. But again, we'll skip over that. It should be 3-0. But to go back to Vaz real quick, just wanted to show you a little bit about a different type of team. And that's what I want. I want more different teams. I don't want to see the boring, typical assassin team, energy team. That gets boring after a while. Give us some ways to create new teams. So Vaz here, awesome. Again, with him, get him to his EX30 because again, it will help out with his damage, which is awesome. You want to make sure you go for that 300 attack speed, which not that hard to acquire. 300 if you have Riseers, but 500 if you don't. And the way that I built them is pretty much if I'm not using Riseers. But again, even here, I could go attack to reduce that 200 and still get to that threshold. So that's one other thing you can do there. But overall, great hunter hero. Obviously, you can see very tanky from the showing there on the EX Censura Marsh. So he's the only hero in the game that I know of that can solo that. So again, make sure high crit rate, high crit damage, high attack, all of those things he loves. But overall, Vaz, great hunter hero, tanky, frontline. Love all that he brings to the table, except for his ultimate that sometimes always come up one spear short. But that is that. Next, and for me, with this awakening, I think I'm going to pass until I see the skills. Right now, I'm at a pass, right? For the main reason that I'm not seeing anything, because again, that goes back to she already have in her kit everything that she does increases her damage. She's very selfish, if you want to call her that, right? Everything, if you go back, read her skills, let's go over all her skills, and you see that she increases her damage ramps up, right? I don't even have her at EX30 because again, I wasn't really using her. Look at how long her EX30 is, and it has a lot to do with her increasing her damage. So she should be a damage dealing machine, right? So again, I'm not saying that she's not gonna be doing big damage, but I think for me, again, it goes back to, right? Let's hop over to the energy team, right? Real quick. We'll do 6-man because I think I already have it up right here, right? So this is the energy team. We can take, we'll go as far as to take Ray out. My energy team is different too because normally I run Purin instead of that. I would put Purin in there. I'll show you my energy team because I don't do what everybody else is doing. Maz is not in there. This is the energy team that I run because, we'll talk about it and then we'll talk a little bit more about Ravenna. We'll still talk about Ravenna. I just wanted to show you my energy. This is the energy team I run because again, the tanks right now would have a tough time with this energy team. But the thing is, this energy team doesn't dish out enough damage. If we could dish out damage fast, which Ravenna would make sense, the tank team would struggle with this energy team because I've seen this team wiped out tanks because they go through so much damage, but with all that is being added to the tank team, this team is going to struggle with the tank team, right? But anyways, what Ray up front works well with Shinji because he's in the Guardian state until Shinji dies. I talked about this in my Careless video. But to go to Ravenna, we'll go to Ravenna. Let's put Maz in there because then it's gonna ask me about all this nonsense that I don't want to hear anything about. We'll go to Ravenna here. So we have energy, we have Ravenna, take that out, and we have this, right? And of course, we can't put 6. It's so annoying. I should be able to put 6. And of course, there's the other guy, Nord. In this situation, right? Shinji can go. We'll take out Shinji for the sake of it because most people are gonna run it this way. Again, here's another situation, right? Who do you put up front? Because if it's just a 5-man team, obviously it's not gonna be Masrana. So let's ignore Maz. Let's take him out then since it's that confusing, right? Because in this situation, I wish she brought some type of buffs that could help out with the team. Obviously, Miranda is gonna make this team even better. But you have to get her to Awakening 7. But putting Ravenna in this situation with Nord and also Jana, this team right here is not going to beat much. It's not because they don't have any type of protection. And Take only protects the 3 up front. It would have been just energy. That would have been cool. That would have helped out. So again, Ravenna only brings damage increase to herself, which for me, that sucks. That really sucks. I want the whole team to be getting that. But maybe her skills would change and the Awakening 7 might give something to the team. I have to see the skills first. But overall, just looking at the Awakening for Ravenna, I'm like, I'm at meh right now. I'm at meh. Don't be mad at me if she is better than that. But again, I just feel like her coming in and trying to put her on this team, I just don't see it working. I don't. Because again, if it's the 5-man, somebody has to go. And chances are it's probably gonna be Jana, right? Because of what Ravenna brings to the team. Protecting with the mind, right? That's that. And then for support, you could either go, it would be best to go her. But if you get her to 7, who do you put up in front next to Nord? Let's pretend that's Miranda there. We're just gonna have to do it because I don't have a 7. That's Miranda in the back. Don't worry, I know it's Masrani. Just rock with me here. This is kind of how, no, here, you go here, because you're too squishy. But this is kind of, it's Miranda, okay? I know if you even got to this point, it's Miranda down there. I'm just using Masrani as a placeholder, right? This would kind of be the team that would work, right? Because you need somebody in the front line if you're gonna have an Awakened 7 Miranda. And even this team right here wouldn't be bad. Because again, if you move her here, is she gonna be able to survive? Because what Panda, well, Wamigan would help out. Nord would be pushing him back. But again, for me, I have to see the skills to make a better judgment. But overall, with Ravenna, she does increase her damage. She is going to be crazy in terms of damage. How much damage she's going to be outputting is going to be insane. What they should have built was a prototype for the middle prototype for Energy. Energy doesn't have one. We have one for Vanguards. We have two for Vanguards. Yeah, two for Vanguards. I actually bought that from that store there because I never had it. We have two for Vanguards, one for Summoners, one for Assassins, nothing for Energy, a whole bunch for tanks, and that's that. Energy needs their middle prototype. They do. So very interesting there that they brought out a tank prototype instead of a prototype for Energy. But again, this would be the team, but to hop back over, we're not gonna save that because we're probably not gonna use that anyways. So let's hop over back to Ravenna. I have to pull her up here. I need to put her into my favorites. Let's go back to Energy and hop over to Ravenna. But again, the awakening for her, I'm not as excited as most people because again, I'm now gonna have to get copies of her to get her to higher levels, and I'm like, she was on the back burner for me. One thing I need to check tomorrow too is to see if she's in the selector from the Hero Rally. I don't think I have enough to do Hero Rally. Let me check here. Let's see, I have, how many events do I have? 340. I would need 159 limited tickets. I'm not dropping 159. I don't know yet, that might change. But as you can see, I went up to 240 because I ended up getting another copy of him. And I have him at Immortal 2. Yeah, I have this guy at Immortal 2. Where is he? 120. He is 120. Yeah, I have him at Immortal 2. Because, you know, I just went ham on bringing him there because our boy switched things up. Let's go check out our boy and then we'll get on out of here. You know our boy, come on. He switched his team again because I didn't think he would switch that fast. So this is just a random team I was running here, but this is not a team that I'm running. Why is this here? So frustrating, right? I should have my team saved. He definitely switched his team around, right? Let's get Carabin out of there. That's funny because I don't even have my team saved up. Let's take that out. We'll go with we'll run one fight against our boy here, and then we'll get on out of here. So we need support here. Boom. We'll take this out and put, is it this one? Yeah, that one. You're probably like, why are you using that? Because again, that middle piece, see, he's using the Vanguard one there. I don't know what's on it. So that middle piece prototype, play with that a little bit. You put whichever one that helps out in this situation. So want to make sure we switch him to that. And it's hit or miss here. It definitely is. Because depending, nope, we want you to have your ultimate go fast. I gave my team 120 initial energy. So Maz is gonna get his ultimate off. Everybody's gonna get their ultimate off. But the key here is actually Masrani. Masrani siphons off the energy. Keep an eye. I want you to watch Panda as this goes along. Just keep an eye on Panda and see what happens. So watch my Panda here. If my Panda dies, we're gonna lose. If his Panda casts his ultimate before mine, we're gonna lose. Watch Panda's energy just literally disappear very fast. Let's get the damage out the way. And we already killed their Maz. We're battling with the Wamigan. And they didn't say anything about changing these summons. All right, Panda should be over here because we got them in the blender. The summons or the spirits, that's the best way to put it. I didn't say much about the spirits gaining a buff. They just gonna be as squishy as they're gonna be, right? So in that situation, who does the most damage? Wamigan and Teresh, because they're pretty much up front. Look at the support, out DPS and Panda. Support, out DPS and Panda. But that's generally what happens. Whosoever Panda casts their ultimates first win the match. But generally, he switched over his team there in that situation. He used to run summoners. If you've been watching my content, you know he was running summoners. As soon as I switched to the tank team, he switched to the tank team. So again, he's what keeps me going. It keeps it competitive. It keeps it fun. And that's why I like Arena. And that's why I've talked to the devs. I was like, we need to upgrade the rewards for Arena to make it a little bit more fun. You know, more people who want to push it. Let's look at the rewards. Just all around, just useless. Like, what is that? It's time, right? It's time we upgrade this. And diamonds and bees, really? Seriously? You get those. If you do all the dailies, you get 2 of those just for doing dailies. And this is what you got for a reward. So since you want me to help you, I'll help you out. Let's go here. We're gonna go with this one. This one should be, well, actually, we're gonna go do, we need 2 things, 1 or 2 things, right? So for here, because daily rewards, we can up that from 2. We're gonna go in the first place, right? Because everything else is somewhat irrelevant. But for first place, I would love to see 5 limited tickets daily. I know, because now you want to push to get the first place. For over here, we could do 20 limited tickets. I know it's only limited tickets, but again, we just lost, what, 30 plus limited tickets. So again, if Arena is giving me 5 a day, so in 12 days, you would have enough to get, if you're number 1, to get 1 triple S hero, right? And again, with the 20 at the end of the season would be cool. Transfer this out, cut it in half, make it 100 red runes or 50 red runes, whatever the case may be. It's better than those. Those are just trash, right? Okay. Diamonds, cool. Diamonds is always good. We can keep that. But just that there. Ravenna, we'll talk more about her in the update tomorrow. SP Hero video will come out on Friday. And that is that. So if you made it this far in the video, comment down below tank meta, because tanks are gonna get their repolish and they're already good to begin with. And bye-bye Panda. Remember I said it, bye-bye Panda, but for most people, they're probably not gonna get to that level till 1 year from now if this game is still around. But I feel like they're still doing a lot more to respond to the questions that we asked way before, you know, getting more ways to get the SPO, getting more Astral tickets. They're doing all of it, it's just not happening when we want it, because now we're complaining about something else. So by the time they get to what we're complaining about, we'll be complaining about something else. So if you for those that are rocking with me, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to comment down below how you feel about Ravenna, and of course, that's the new SP hero coming to the game. Without further ado, I want to thank you for watching. Till the next video, peace.